Here's a very nice older Hohner blonde pre-poker work button accordion. This is in the fairly uncommon keys of C, C sharp. So it has the semitone tuning system on it, and that was right from the factory. I don't know if you can see the CCS there. This has actually been in the shop previously a couple years ago to have the treble side all padded, revalved, waxed, etc. And the owner wanted to convert to the basses to the Joubert style. Joubert developed a bass system where two of the pairs are the same on the push and pull. And then the other two are not. They're a fourth apart or fifth apart. And so the owner of this wanted these reconfigured to that same Joubert approach, but shifted now. The Joubert is designed for, he played a BC. So this is C sharp D, one semitone above that. So basically I had to come up with reeds to a semitone higher than normal. So I had to do quite a bit of reed work. I needed to raise the pitch on some others I had to lower. I was able to raise, I can usually raise it semitone pretty easily, full tone often as possible, and lower you can go a little further. I can add a little dab of solder on the tip, and that'll lower it more pretty quickly without a lot of work on the reeds. Anyway, so what else did I do? So it did require me to enlarge two of the cavities. I think I have a photo of that for the mid bass reeds. They were the ones I found that would work were a little bit taller, about 1/8 of an inch taller. So I just chiseled out the cavities, plenty of wood there, and enlarged them so they worked fine. I've got a picture, I believe, of both reed blocks after they're all done and in there. What else? I did find an issue. The treble and bass reed blocks are held in by clamps on either end, and one end has these rotating little L-shaped hold down nails, so to speak. But the whole block, which is glued to the I'll call it the soundboard, and the soundboard is made out of plywood, but that block it was easy to rock it. So obviously some of the plies have started to become detached. The glue was fine, the screws holding them, but I looked on the other side. I think I have a picture of that on the opposite side of the plywood. No cracks over there at all. So I determined the best way to remedy that would be to just to glue a little brace from that one glue clamp block over to the side of the cavity. I don't know if I'm over here, one of these. And that was pretty straightforward. Just had to fit the piece of wood exactly. Got it in there and glued it in, and worked fine. It's all rigid and works well now. And I think I've got a video of that. Loose reed block, clamp block. Other than that, I did add a new bellows gasket on the bass side because there was some leakage going on. So I just went to the next thicker gasket up from what was there before, and that's really tightened it up quite a bit. You can see there, for an old Hohner, this is really, really quite tight now. So. And notice on the pull, the third is taped off. Same here. Third out, third in. Per customer request. Anyway, so just showing the work that was done on this one. Hohner blond C, C sharp button accordion.